All right, woohoo, go Falcons. We're here today for the third Cranston West Girls Star game of the season. Rematch of the same game about a week and a half ago between the Falcons and the South Kingston Rebels, as this Cranston West girls team still undefeated on the year, beating the Rebels in that first game of the season 1-0 and tying against Lincoln on Wednesday night. So Tim Duffy on the call here today.
It's literally just us three. You have to type the whole. No. They like in their circles right now. Oh no. That's the gun number 28.
All right, we had some requests to do the starting lineup. We actually have a microphone up here. So, anyways, 40 minutes on the clock. We got two. And got the Falcons and the Rebels about to take over this atmosphere here at the Nest. Gonna be a good one. So there's the ladies huddling up. Apologies to the Falcons, we cannot do the starting lineups. So you don't have a microphone. I could play it over Google Translate, but it might be a little bit cringe. There's a microphone right here. I mean.
All right, we got the starting lineups for the Falcons. Stalia Biasi, Ava Thurber, Jordan Costa, Sarah Pimentel, Alexa Hogan, Jessica Gutierrez Ramirez. Going a little bit fast, my bad. Adelina Menezes, Thea Marcis, Harper Cone, and Gabby DeFilippo, but in net, the sophomore, junior, Oceana Orlandi. And I'll do South Kingston. I should have the home team last. That's my apologies. Celine Barbera. Bella Hubbard. Lexi Pazianos. Finley Carr. Sarah Berrien. Abigail McDonald, Amelia Gerton, Maddie Improta, Bella DiGioa, Alex Smith, not the quarterback, and in net, Abby O'Rourke. 40 minutes on the clock. Falcons, Rebels coming up in a sec.
All right, rare PA moment for me. Hope you guys can hear that. It was a good one, man. It was humbling. I caught them off guard. They were already in their circles and had to make sure they knew what was up. We didn't forget about the girls. I found the microphone at the last second, and thanks you to Coach Jeremy Scherer for letting me do that. I appreciate it, Coach, and the rest of the staff as well. And the JV girl whose name I didn't get telling me to do it, so God bless her. All right, 40 minutes on the clock. Great atmosphere. It's a cloudy but humid night. Getting some good breeze in the box, though, now. It was scorching hot here at the Nest yesterday. Last night, Cranston West winning in football against West Warwick 27-24. Trying to keep the Red Storm alive and well and go 2-0 to end the week. Hot week. I mean, heard yesterday these public schoolers got out 3 hours early. Never in my day. But, different generation now. All right, we're underway, and it is SK who will possess it first. It's Hubbard moving it out to Amelia Gurton, who puts it up to McDonald at midfield. In pursuit was Thurber getting it back for West. And this one kicked up ahead and will be staying in bounds, but right back to McDonald. This one's going to go out, so first throw in of the game will belong to the Rebels. Gurton to Paisanos. Proda. This one's put up ahead by Barbera and will be kicked out of bounds hard on the play by Thurber, who's stifling defensively so far here in the first minute. So Cranston West won the first game 1-0. This one will go to Orlandi for the first time today. Orlandi, one of the best young goaltenders in the state. I mean, the first time I called her, she was a freshman. Now she's already a junior. I can't believe it's been that long since I've done a soccer game here. This one is a high shot. Had a chance! And it's going to go over the post. And a little bit tall for Orlandi. Yep. SK putting on the pressure early, and they'll get it back here. It's to Gioa. Gioa making the play, and I lost it. Going across midfield with it is West. And still fighting hard for it there. Costa. Go back to the Rebels as its last touch. Yeah, that's good. It's not good. First time in the box for West, and this one will be sent away. Sanos, right back to Barbera and company. Try to get a touch pass up ahead to Carr, but a good defensive play by West, and now the girls are moving. O'Rourke. And too much on the pass. Stays with West as they just can't apply the pressure. Nice pass to Carr, and Carr, a player to watch here today. Turns that one over. Another pass with a little bit too much touch as O'Rourke will sling it for the first time tonight.
Yeah, this is like kind of like I don't know if it's like because if it's too wide you can't see shit.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Just run more ads.
I was trying to manage our technical difficulties right there. It's going to be a corner kick for the first time today, and it will belong to West. And taking the corner is a Falcon. Here it is, puts in the box. Right there for West, putting it towards the net. First shot of the game. Not going to work for, I think it was DeFilippo. We're going to play again. Threw it right to a Falcon, and this one's going to go out and go back to Rebels. Still scoreless game, 7 minutes into this one. Spinning out of trouble is Girton, and she'll get it over Hubbard. And some good feet there. Butler getting out of harm's way. Back over to Alexa Hogan. Socio goes out of bounds. West struggling to apply the pressure here in the first 10% of the game, almost 8 minutes in. And very similar to the first game they played. Where it was scoreless for a little bit, and then West able to get the game-winning goal. Cone. Fight for the ball. Numbers here for West. It's Hogan chasing after it. Good play by the Rebels. Gets it out. Some fast feet from Pimentel to get it back for the Falcons. And they'll reset. This one is deflected. Go to play. Stays with the Falcons. As it was last touched by Pazianos. Off the head of Girton. Will go out of bounds again. Another throw in, this belonging to the Falcons. The head of Hogan. And last touch by West, by Marcis. Slow-paced game so far. Will be a water break at the 20-minute mark of this first half. At midfield, it's Hubbard. Lost the handle on it. Gallant making a play on it for West, and she'll race for it here. As Falcons try to reset, try to push this thing a little bit. SK looked pretty good in the first couple of minutes, but it's been the defense doing a lot of the work here, as O'Rourke will get on top of this one and send it down the field. Cone. Up to Marcis, one of the captains of this team. Be kicked out of bounds by DeSocio. He races back defensively there, the midfield senior. Nice touch on the pass from McDonald. And we'll go to play again. Fighting for it. Butler. Neither of these teams doing anything really offensively in the first dozen minutes. I mean, this has been a lot of back and forth, a lot of balls going out of bounds, but a true testament to the quick feet of these defenders in this game thus far. This one's sent in the Cranston West end. Pizano's trying to get it for Rebels, and will be the first call of the game. Marcis, nice touch. Bodies were there. Marcis will fight for it back. Cone, no call on the trip. Clean play fighting for the ball, and West trying to push it, and it's sent up the field by Girton. I'll go out of bounds against the Falcons. Not a great pass, and Rebels trying to take advantage here. Chance, Marcis, a little bit wide on the shot. It was right there for Thea Marcis. She couldn't get it to go. Try to catch O'Rourke sleeping there, but that was the best looking offense for Rebels all game. McDonald off the back, off the head of Finley Carr. That'll think it hurt a little bit. Carr going to get it back. Nice give and go with McDonald, and a good defensive play by Ava Thurber to send it out of bounds. Sends it in there and can't get it to Paisanos. Braden Slaughter, and She can't keep it in play. Backwards, and now pass on the field, trying to chase after it is Paisanos, and Orlandi will put a little dinker in the air. Paisanos going to get it back, takes a shot. Orlandi will get there first and palm it before it goes outside the box. Still a scoreless game. As Smith and tripped up, and there'll be another call going right back to South Kingston. A couple of those today, one against each team. Nice pass down the field, but it goes right back to Gallant. Here's Amaya Gallant, puts up ahead, racing after it is Hogan, and can't get there first before Smith. Barbera sends it up down the field. Paisanos unable to get it. Not a great pass. Instead it'll be taken by Thurber. It's back to Orlandi. Shot it right to a Rebel in Carr. Off her foot. Gallant. Another trip, body's flying, that's an easy call.
No card. Alright, yeah. Oh, now he's giving me a little symbol up here. I don't know shit about that.
At midfield, fight for the ball. So we're approaching the midpoint of this first half. Good touch on that pass, but no one home for the Falcons. Cone, Gallant, surveying, was a little bit backwards with it. Herber, and it's taken away by Kaylee Corbett, who lost it as well. A lot of back and forth, and a lot of the same. Here in the third game of the year for the Falcons, 1-0-1 the year, trying to stay undefeated today.
Yo, what's good? No, that's him. Nah.
I apologize. I was reading the wrong side of the Cranston West numbers for a lot of this. I'm very sorry. I don't know why it says different numbers on the left side, but I'm on it. Don't worry. Rebels trying to take control. Stays in play to Carrero. Right back to SK. Players starting it up, and we're at the 20-minute mark. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network for the last 20 minutes of this first half. All right, 20 minutes. This is going to be the last best 60 minutes of this broadcast. We had some errors in the first 20 minutes, but we're back, ready to go. So, ladies, if you guys watch this after the game, excuse us for our miscues, especially mine. You know, this Cranston West roster confuses me sometimes, as the numbers are in the middle, not the left side column. But hey, we are back and ready to go following the water break. And a quick start for SK to officially pass the midpoint of this first period. Some numbers here are the Rebels. Corbett trying to get into traffic. There's Paisanos, and too much on the pass. Goes back to the home team as Fuller unable to get there. Sent into traffic for Pimentel off the back of Carrero. Carrero's going to chase back after it, but getting there first was Addison Strom. Fuller couldn't get there. Instead, Carr does try to get up to Fuller on the touch pass, but unable to. Header into traffic, some white jerseys there, but West all over it. Another really nice header from Emily Stahl. And Fuller eating some turf, not Stahl, Thurber, excuse me. So Smith with the free kick coming for SK.
Zoom in a little bit,
Smith puts it to the box. Carr trying to get a shot off. But a great defensive effort by Pimentel, able to get out of harm's way. Some more bodies moving. It'll be a free kick here. Not a free kick, but ball going back for South Kingston as they're trying to make some noise. Barbera, free kick into the box. Smith, try to get it. Good play from Costa. Able to punch it out. Costa's still going. Here's the shot. Orlandi makes her first save of the night. Went right to her. Not a lot of shots on goal. These defensive capabilities for these two teams have been on point today. As it will go back to West. Last touch by Carrera. Or Carrera, yes. Burton. Right to a red jersey. Yeah, I think South Kingston come in here for the second time in less than a week. So they were here last Saturday in a loss. Really just want to get some revenge. Might take this game a little bit more personal than a regular game. Establishing an early season rivalry. Pimentel puts it up ahead. And it's only Smith there for South Kingston. Short go out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for O'Rourke. Be her first of the game. Or second. Burton down the field. Zanos wasn't there. A little bit too much on the pass. Have to really diagnose how much footing you're putting on these. As Strom off the heel of Gallant, right back. Give and go. Carr. Some traffic. Strom able to put it right where they want it until they can't. Pimentel. Right to a white jersey. Very slow-paced game here. That one goes off Menezes. Menezes from the Jets on. Fuller. So right back to Gallant. Gallant making a play right here. Or Cone, excuse me, making a play. Shoves Smith in the back. Can't get the ball. Still fighting for it. The corner. That actually is Gallant. Out of the throw-in. The box. This one is kicked up in the air. Under 15 minutes to go in this first half. Rebels bench getting excited after that one, and it's a great strip right there. Get it back for West. From Costa, who's been all over the place today. Gallant can't get after that one. Substitution now for West. Carrero comes back on for the Falcons. Menezes up ahead. Good touch on that pass. Carrero chasing after it. Puts it inside and getting rid of it was Smith. stalling the possession.
Yeah. I think they'll keep it like this unless they go down.
Bodies flying at the 38-yard line. There is a Rebel slow to get up. It's Carr. Coach Ward coming out. Take a little break. 12 and change here to go in the first half. Still a scoreless game between the Falcons and the Rebels. Right, 12 and change to go. Carr able to come off the field off her own power. Took a shot to the midsection. It'll be a free kick coming up for South Kingston. Respot the ball. You know, it goes back to the Falcons, excuse me. They'll pull the whistle immediately and goes back to the Rebels. Smith looking where to go with it here. It's been a pretty evenly matched game so far. Neither team, to anything, only one shot on goal in the game that we've seen. It came from South Kingston. Smith falling down. And some numbers here for Wes. Carrera puts it in there. Carrera hits the side of the net. So another goal kick coming up for O'Rourke. Smith boots that one a little bit too hard and go back to the Rebels. Smith all over the place defensively. DiFilippo. Losing it was Eric can get there. Marcis. And now it's Cone. Up to Menezes, back to Cone, sends it up. Run after it is DiFilippo, and she cannot get there. Pisano's coming off the field. for the Rebels. I've seen a Rebel substitution in a few minutes. Coming on is McDonald. Ten minutes to go here in this first half. Carrera with some speed trying to save it. She does. Rebels think it's theirs, and it's going to be West hanging on to the ball as Hood was there defensively for the Rebels.
Oh shit! I don't know why I thought it was gonna like fall over.
Get that.
Where is she?
Hood's going to throw in. Put into a swarm of red jerseys. Thurber was there first, swinging it to DiFilippo. Gabby DiFilippo coming down the near side. Nice defensive play by Berrien. Fuller trying to keep it in place. She does. Hood will go off for Shin as it was an excellent defensive play by Adelina Menezes. Good play, but now she's tripped up. And they get the whistle there. With Sanaya Chase ready to go on the move. And a free kick for West. With 8 minutes to go in this opening half. Jordan Costa trying to boot it. Costa, wide of the mark. Ripped from about 40 yards there. Couldn't get on net. And no one home either for West. Rebels trying to get moving. West has none of that. Thurber slips down, gets back up and makes the play. Hood can't get there. It's going to be Rebels ball. Hubbard. And it'll go off the foot of DiFilippo. Here on the near side. Hood is going to throw back in. Other substitution coming off for SK is Sarah Berrien. And coming on, Riley Pearson. Excuse me, it's Maddie Improta. Prada coming in. And this one goes out first, they say. For Moses can make a play on it. So Hood will throw in again, number 6. With 6:20 to go. Kind of a packed barn here at Cranston. That's got a lot of fans in attendance. Boys and girls alike. As Chase is able to get there and make the play on it before Imprada could. Throws it up in the air for grabs. Good touch on the pass. Slipping through some defenders. It's Ciameo. Ciameo Donald trying to get there first, and she will. Get it back for her team at least. Didn't touch it last. Donald couldn't hold on to it, and this one going to be kicked out of bounds. Costa up ahead. Jordan Costa trying to feed it to herself on the line. This one's close, and lights come on here at the Nest. Very alert South Kingston players, but it's right back. And Chase off her foot and right to O'Rourke. Single-digit shots on goal combined here in this one. Between the two teams, Marcis over to Cone. And out of play again. Under 4 to go here in the opening half.
I bet.
Fight for it right in front of the SK bench. I'll go out again. Chase unable to get there. Taken away at midfield by DiFilippo. This one will go into the stands, but ricochets back on the field. Very fitting where it landed, right to Hood, who will throw it in here. Nutmeg on Fuller as it goes through her legs and right back to West. Cone. Hood keeping it alive for the Rebels. Cone gets it back at midfield. Numbers here. Chase. Here's a shot, and that would save. What a save. As Menezes could not get it past O'Rourke in the top right corner. First real chance at a goal today. As Abby O'Rourke makes the clutch save. 2 minutes on the clock.
That stops at 2 minutes.
First half coming to a close. Here's another shot. This one's a little bit too tall. As Falcons starting to gain their rhythm a little bit, getting some shots off. Attacking the box a little bit. Just can't get one to get by Abby O'Rourke. As Pimento was the shooter on that one. I'll go out of play again. Shot in front of the net, slips by, and a goal. First goal of the game. And it's Thalia Biasi getting one on the board for the Falcons. Able to just tap it home. And West able to claim onto a potential lead heading into intermission. Junior Biasi with the goal. And West, they were due eventually, raking off all those shots in the last couple of minutes. Able to get one to find the back of the net. Hood. Goes back to the Falcons. They get one more before the break. They have the momentum here now. SK still searching for their first goal of the season, as they were shut out in the first matchup against West. Has not played a game that counted since. And that is going to be intermission as the whistles blow. So Biasi with the goal. And what a way to end the half for the Falcons. Up 1-0 at the break. 10 minutes on the clock, as we'll be back here for half number 2 action here on Fans Only Sports Network.
Oh, hey!
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned and operated business. So let's get creative. Express yourself and call My Custom Swag or visit mycustomswag.com today.
Accidents happen, but they don't have to be the cause of financial hardship. Even with health insurance, an accident can result in major medical bills. Let's say you were playing football and an aggressive tackle broke your leg. An ambulance takes you to the emergency room where you are given care, but now you have 3 months of physical therapy before you are back on your feet. Your health insurance will cover a lot of your costs, but you will be required to pay your out-of-pocket maximum. The average out-of-pocket maximum in the US is around $4,000. But you had planned for the unexpected. You signed up for LifeRaft's Accident Supplement Insurance, which reimburses medical expenses related to an accident. Your costs were reimbursed up to $5,000, covering 100% of your out-of-pocket expenses. Now you can focus on your recovery without worrying about how to pay for it. LifeRaft's affordable, simple-to-use, and flexible products start at only $5 a month and ensure you and your family are protected when you need it most. Visit enroll-me.co/AFA to sign up.
All right, back here, half number 2, 40 fresh minutes on the clock. Cranston West with a 1-0 lead. They got on top. About 30 seconds remaining in that first half. The Stalia Biasi goal. Tapped it right in front of the net past O'Rourke, and the girls are 40 minutes away. If they can hold on to this lead of going 2-0 against the Rebels this season, as we're underway here in half number 2. And it's the Falcons with it first. Cone. And the Falcons moving it around. So flung down the field, and O'Rourke's going to get there right before it goes into the box. Corbett. This one's headed out of bounds. Goes to the Rebels, trying to find the equalizer and their first goal here in 2023. It's another good defensive play by the Falcons, as it was thrown right to the Falcons there. Can't get anything going, the Rebels, and they looked pretty hot the first couple minutes of this one, applying the pressure, and looks like they got gassed kind of quickly. Fight for it on the far side, and it is going to be Falcon ball. West trying to stay momentous. That's a really good job keeping him by Pimento. Puts it inside. Numbers here for West. Have a chance to get a shot off, and Smith with a good defensive play. Ooh, right in the face. Here's a shot. It's tall, and it's going to hit the post. Second chance. Score on the ricochet. Right place at the right time. That's another Falcon goal. And the goal, I'll try to get a number on it.
No, I didn't.
West up 2-0 with the goal. Now with some numbers here again. And South Kingston will prevent another opportunity. But West with all momentum, 2 goals in the matter of minutes. I believe it was Brooklyn Carrero, the freshman, with the goal. As it was Harper Cohen sending it in there for her teammate. West getting the nest pretty hyped up after that one. It's been sent to traffic. White jerseys trying to get there. And it's Paisanos again. It will go to play off of Lexi Paisanos. Just tough outing for the Rebels. Nothing's going right for them so far. This one. So yes, it was Carrera with the goal. So it's a replay. Watch the tape a little bit. The Falcons in control. This one's booted down the field. As we're over 5 minutes into the second half. Fighting for it is Pimentel. This one's sent down the field. And Orlandi will scoop it up. Rebels need something to happen for them right now. Sent into traffic and goes out on the right side past Orlandi. Headed back into traffic. Still alive. Orlandi will clean it up again. one sent towards Oceana Orlandi, and she dives to make the play on that one. Zigioa was the one taking the shot there for the Rebels. And Orlandi makes another great play. Still alive. A great defensive effort from Cranston West. My apologies. It actually was Thalia Biasi with the goal. That's her second of the game. Tough turf between numbers 2 and 3, but she has both goals here today for the Falcons, as we are nearly 10 minutes into this second half. West dominating on all cylinders, and that one, I think, touched the hand. Falcon going back to SK Alex Smith. Kick this one on the free kick. Crossfield pass. Biasi makes a play on it. Like I said, she has both goals today for the Falcons. Pimentel. Good touch on that ball. Over to Hogan, and only one player there for the Falcons. It's Menezes, and she's fighting for it. And they'll go out of bounds first. It's a goal kick for O'Rourke. This one goes out of play. But a lot of that today, but West able to punch in both goals that we've seen this evening. They've really dominated this one here this evening. It came in spurts, though. It's been pretty close besides that. There's Corbett trying to get by. But Ava Sears said none of that. Still stays with the Rebels. Nice touch by Barbera. Still alive, and the whistle blows first as Marcis was applying the pressure. Smith the free kick. Puts it into a swarm of traffic. It's going to bounce all the way back over to Berrien. Smith. And it's going to hit the elbow of Jordan Costa. So another whistle blowing for that one. And Smith, some more yardage. See what she wants to do here. They're going to defer it to Corbett. It's Bella to Joa instead. Here's a cheeky little back tap. Corbett's going to chase after it and keep it alive. Go out of play, so corner kick. Oh, throw in, excuse me. Sent out by West. Smith. Sears in pursuit, makes her miss. Gets it over to Barbera, who lost the ball. And it's going back to the Falcons. Great defensive play from Pimentel. Out of bounds off of DGO right there. South Kingston does not have a home game until next Wednesday against Pilgrim. 5 of their first 6 games on the road. Unfavorable schedule for them as they'll have Cranston West at home on October 11th. A little bit over a month. As for West, 5 of their first 7 games at home, their 3rd consecutive home game to start the season. Next game will be Monday at Pilgrim for their first visiting test of the year as this West team looks to dominate in the division this season. As they send that one away again. Costa playing in the midfield. So Menezes up ahead. Nice touch on the move. They have a chance. Pass inside to Chase, and she can't get there before Smith does. So it's Carrera trying to set it up. Corner kick for West. Chase. It's it back to Costa. Here's a pass inside. Good look. Oh, and right to the keeper there. No one home. Rourke's going to send that one out of bounds. Correa take it away. Playing it here. It's Pimentel. The near side. Pimentel saves from out of bounds. And a nice little pass. Maybe it was accidental. Corvette up ahead. Not too much touch on the pass to Pezano. Sends right back to Orlandi. Oceano Orlandi just 1 goal allowed in over 2.5 games of play. She is one of the best goaltenders, if not the best, in the state of Rhode Island. Been starting since her freshman year. She's a force to be reckoned with. Randy boots that towards midfield. Morris took a shot on it there. And it did hit her elbow, so another handball against West. Seen a couple in the second half, but still a 2-0 game. Smith. Another free kick. She's their free kick person, if you haven't been able to tell by now, and sent away greatly. Goes out of bounds again. As Harper Cone has made a lot of great plays defensively here today. So midfield magic. Nice pass. Cross field, and wisely lets it go out of play. DiGioia throw it in. Almost halfway through this second half. Strom. Chase took it away. Nice feed over Di Filippo, who falls down. No call is made on Paisanos. Here's the shot into the box, and Orlandi will clean it up again. Strom taking it there, and we'll have the halftime of the second half. 2-0. Cranston West leads. A little water break here as Yasi with another goal here in the second half. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network. All right, back here for the second half of the second half. Cranston West leading it 2-0. Trying to close out the Rebels for the second time in 7 days. Rebels still huddling up. Trying to dice up a successful game plan here in the last 20 minutes of this one. We are back and underway here in half number 2. As Orlandi boots it down the field. Carr kicks up in the air and it goes out of bounds towards the bench. Crossfield pass, what a ball. Over to Julian Langley. Langley puts it inside for Sears. Chase unable to hold on to it. But Carrera was there, but it'll go out of play. She's out of reach. It's under 20 minutes to go in this one. Can West hold on? It's looking like it so far. SK very stagnant offensively. Trying to change the narrative after the long timeout. Langley just gets it back to Orlandi. Carr trying to pressure. Orlandi says none of that and sends it to midfield. Sears out of reach. An extended leg. She'll get it back. Ricochets over to Langley. That's her first valuable minutes of the game. There's a shot up in the air again. Pimentel. Lost it in traffic. Corbett. Fieldstrom gets it. Body's flying for the Falcons. Into the outside, and it'll go hit the flag in the corner there. So a corner kick for South Kingston. We saw one of these earlier. This is their second of the game. And it is a must-have, at least to get a shot off Orlandi. They've only got one shot on Orlandi today. Here it is. It's alive for Carr and sent away. But getting the back, second chance. Hits off a Rebel. Not Rebel, hits off a Falcon, I believe in Thurber. So it'll be another corner coming up for the Rebels. DiGioia, that left-footed boot, puts it up. And another great play by Thurber, able to get it out. Back-to-back for Thurber. Kind of sums up the Rebels tonight. Every chance they've had, unable to capitalize. Sent to midfield. Carr. Long boot down there for Pazianos. And it'll go out of bounds. There's nothing there for her. Not deflected, so it'll stay with the Rebels. Another free kick coming up for South Kingston. Orlandi saving that shot right in her lap. This one. Langley goes to the bounce first. The Rebels have under 15 minutes to at least make it a game. And no, they're going to say it was off of Corbett, so stay with the Falcons. On the throw, and Langley puts it in there. That's the midfield with it. Corbett. And too much sauce on the pass from Strom as Orlandi will scoop it up again. That's going to go out on Strom again. PGO, excuse me. It's been a tough game for the Rebels. Couldn't get it clicking all evening. Langley, and she just whiffs on that one. Oh, man, it's a rare Cranston West complete whiff, but you're up 2-0. You got a little bit of laughs right there. Coming after it. Good chance for Chase. Oh, as O'Rourke came flying out of the box to grab it. Chase had a chance, but the collision altered the trajectory of the shot. It was out of bounds, but we'll have a corner kick coming up. And it'll be Langley taking it. No, she's going to throw it, excuse me. The Falcons. That almost was a crazy third goal of the game for Cranston West. Langley puts it in there. Chase keeps it alive, but it'll go off her. That one's off the head of Stahl. West trying to put the nail in the coffin. I got some numbers here to do so. Stahl was offsides. Haven't seen too many of those today. This one off the head and out of bounds. It was back to the Rebels trying to get things moving. They got to go quickly here and get at least one goal to make it an intense last 11 minutes and change. Stahl too much, and they're going to call her offsides. Carr couldn't stay on. Langley up to Stahl. Stahl off her foot last. Numbers here. Chase couldn't get by. Takes an interesting bounce at midfield. McDonald chasing after it for the Rebels. Nice job keep that alive from Thea Marcis, the captain. Langley. On the move, Langley wants a shot. A little bit late on it. Smith is there to deflect it. And there's 10 minutes and counting down this game. It'll stay with West. Off the second deflection from the Rebels. I went off the back of Chase, and I hope that goes in the books as a shot on goal, but O'Rourke able to clean it up. So ricocheted right to her. Thurber will let Oceana Orlandi take this one. Marcis. Body's flying for the Rebels, and she is slow to get up on the far side. Well, after the fact, some claps from the crowd. Gets back on the field as well. This game will move on. Langley kicks that one out of bounds. This game's been all Cranston West here tonight. Gonna put the cherry on top. Here's a nice friendly bounce for the Rebels, and Orlandi able to get there first. Giving Riley Gorman no chance right there. Smith will let O'Rourke get there. South Kingston was a sloppy second half for sure. I mean, they've held Cranston West scoreless for the last 30 minutes, but 2 goals not telling the story of the game. As O'Rourke barely stays in the box right there. Sears. I'm sure they want one more goal. This is their highest scoring game of the season so far. First time they've hit multiple goals in a game this season. Sure, it's a young season, but it's a good momentum. You can get one more. And whiffing on that chance was Cone. And with a good defensive play there, able to get it back. Very good these last 10 minutes or so. Stahl lost control of it. Cone puts in the traffic. Now the Rebels the other way. Carr down the field to McDonald. Right back to the girls in red. Taken away by Langley. It's just been all over the place. Puts it up for Chase. Not enough touch on the pass. Julian Langley the sophomore, making a name for herself here in this second half. Nice give and go. Good pass up ahead. It's Gorman and couldn't get on target. Five minutes of play remain. Hood's going to throw in. For the Rebels, launches. And it's off the foot of DiFilippo. One shot down the field. Gutierrez Ramirez gets a piece of it. They're going to go out of play. What a night it's been for West. And we got the fans out here on a Friday night here at the Nest. And they're going to stay undefeated on the year, barring something crazy in this last 190 seconds. Stall. Nice ball up ahead. And it's Thalia again. And Biasi cannot find the angle. It's a tough shot anyways from far distance. And now on the move with some numbers here. It's Carr with some room to run. And Carr gets tripped up. The displeasure of the South Kingston bench. He's right side of the box, so no penalty. It will be a free kick pretty close up. I believe it was Jordan Costa made the play right there. Carr able to get up. So free kick about 20 yards from the net. Here it is, and it's over the top of the net. Didn't have a chance. Two minutes remain. That was the last good chance that the Rebels had to get on the board. And Biasi tried to get after that before Rourke does, almost. A chance for her third. Langley puts it up at midfield. Stripped away. Barbera gets it back. Langley. Kick it out of bounds. And off the head out of bounds of Gorman. Final moments here from Cranston West. Free kick now after the shove there. DiGioia. Boots that one into the box. There's a good chance, a header, and a save from Orlandi. What a ball from DiGioia, but unable to get it in. Was Hubbard. You got to boot that one in if you're Hubbard right there, but Looks like Orleans going to get the clean sweep, and that was a scare to end the game for that sake. Ahead on the move, trying to get there first, was Gallant. And whistle's blowing. That's going to end it. Cranston West survives, and they win this one 2-0. A clean sheet from Oceano Orlandi, 2 goals from Stalia Biasi. And the Falcons stay undefeated on the season, 2-0-1 on the year. So from Tim Duffy here on Fans Only Sports Network, we'll see you guys all next time for some more Cranston West girls soccer as they are cruising here to begin 2020.